Grüß euch Leute, herzlich willkommen zurück bei Let's Play Telltales Game of Thrones, Episode 1. Heute schauen wir mal, wen wir als unseren Sentinel erwählen. Wir haben hier zwei Möglichkeiten, entweder den guten, ich bin noch nicht finished mit Exploring, den guten, der Typ, den wir da mal hören, und den guten Duncan. Und ich würde sagen, wir reden erstmal mit Duncan, obwohl uns das letzte Mal hier Malcolm gesagt hat, wir sollen den anderen nehmen, Royland, sehr Royland, aber reden wir mal mit ihm.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a Sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make...
Ah, shit, okay, Sir Royland worthy. Ja, okay, ihm direkt ins Gesicht reiben, dass wir ihn nicht wollen, ist, glaube ich, nicht so gut.
Make a decision.
Would you want to be the Sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Oh, ich dachte, wir können die anderen Sachen auch noch fragen. Oh, Give Bracer 2 sollen wir nicht machen, weil ich habe noch ein bisschen nachspielen müssen und der gute Meister hat gesagt, wir sollen das nachher machen. Ruhe, wir sollen das nachher machen beim Small Council Meeting, also noch nicht jetzt. Also müssen wir uns jetzt erstmal nur entscheiden. Wir sollten ja eigentlich uns entscheiden im Sinne von... Das habe ich auch beim Nachspielen nochmal mitbekommen, was unsere Freunde und halt Leute hier sagen. Und gut, dass die Leute für sich selbst stimmen, ist klar, aber hier Uncle Malcolm hat gesagt, er wird Sir Royland nehmen, also vielleicht sollten wir auf ihn hören.
Sword up! Swing left! Sorry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Das ist nicht gut. Wir können wahrscheinlich... Ah doch, wir können noch Talk to machen.
Yes, my lord.
Ich wollte die andere Sache noch.
I need to name a Sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Your words are wise, Sir Royland.
Thank you, my lord.
I will consider them as I make my choice.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ja... Ich glaube, Sir Royland ist schon nicht schlecht, vor allen Dingen jetzt, wo Ramsay auf dem Weg ist. Ist, glaube ich, gut, wenn wir jemanden haben, der uns beschützen kann, weil nichts gegen den guten Ratschläge von Duncan, aber gegen Ramsay gute Ratschläge hilft, glaube ich, nicht allzu viel. Gut, gegen ihn hilft grundsätzlich nicht allzu viel, aber bin gespannt. Okay. Bin gespannt, ob wir ihn noch in Episode 1 sehen oder ob das dann der Auftakt von Episode 2 wird. Weil inzwischen geht es doch ganz schön lange. Wer bist du? Achso, du bist unser jüngerer Bruder. Ich erinnere mich dunkel an den Wald. Du schnitzt da ein schönes Schwert. Okay, starr mich nicht so an. Ich rede jetzt erstmal mit dir.
Do it!
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Wir sind mit gutem Beispiel vorangegangen. Mehr kann ich auch nicht tun. Halt die Fresse, Sir Royland, sonst nehme ich doch irgendwen anderen. Okay. Gut, das war jetzt nicht so besonders cool. Ah, das ist hier wieder der Tower, wo nichts drin ist, was wichtig ist. Dieses Gift Bracer Tool ist nicht gut. Wir können mit keinem mehr reden, außer mit unserem Meister. Dann sollten wir das jetzt auch tun. Dann können wir das Small Council Meeting einberufen. So, wir sind fertig.
Meister?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your Sentinel?
Ja, fragen wir erstmal ihn.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Meister?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Are you holding a
Ist
sword
vielleicht
or a turkey leg?
Ach Gott, halt die Fresse. Ich überleg's mir gleich wirklich anders, aber...
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Ja, ich glaube, es wird Sir Royland. Glaube ich. Ja, gut.
Yes, Meister. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Gut. Ja, nur blöd. Duncan wird das wahrscheinlich nicht so gut aufnehmen, aber... Aus wem besteht dieses Small Council eigentlich? Nur aus uns und den beiden? Und dem
You
Meister?
may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel. but I have made my decision.
Können wir unsere Mutter nehmen? Scheiße. Ja, Sir Royland. Bitte da fuckers nicht over, Duncan jetzt dadurch.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not? Lord Ethan should hear from all of us.
A man may have 2 ears, but he cannot listen to 2 men talk at once.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
Ah, shit, okay, there must be another way. Ja, ich habe vorhin übrigens halb absichtlich ausnahmsweise mal nichts gesagt und nicht vollkommen unabsichtlich. There must be another way. What do you recommend? We must be unified. Ah, fuck, okay.
I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Oh shit, das ist jetzt wieder so eine heftige Entscheidung, schätze ich mal. We'll use diplomacy, okay. We'll bargain, we will fight. Shit, jetzt muss ich mich für einen der Standpunkte entscheiden. Ach, ich hasse das so sehr. Diplomacy hat Duncan gesagt. Bargain, der Meister. Das heißt, wenn ich den Meister nehme, ist Royland wahrscheinlich nicht so wütend, wie wenn ich Duncans Entscheidung nehme. Ich glaube, es geht weniger darum, ich glaube, es geht mehr, wer dann am Arsch, also von wem ich dann nachher in den Arsch gefickt werde, als was ich jetzt hier tatsächlich entscheide, also.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel, I must warn you. Do this, and you invite ruin upon this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Ah, shit. I will invite Ramsey into the Great Hall. Make him wait at the gates. Ah, scheiße. Also, draußen, die Sache ist, das ist schwer. Wenn wir ihn reinlassen, ist schlecht, weil er ist böse. Wenn wir ihn warten lassen, ist aber schlecht, weil er ist auch rachsüchtig. Ja, das ist nicht einfach, aber... Ah, shit. Wait at the gates. Ja, ihn warten zu lassen... Also ihn reinzulassen, ist vielleicht nicht so gut. Ja, das ist garantiert falsch, aber ich muss irgendwas machen.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Das können wir uns nicht gefallen lassen. Nur weil wir ihn nicht zum Sentinel gemacht haben.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Okay.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Schon wieder eine Entscheidung. Ich hasse das. Oh Gott, wie viele Entscheidungen haben wir diese Folge gemacht, die wahrscheinlich wichtig sind? 4, 5? Ist das die 6.? Keine Ahnung. Er ist vorbereitet und wenn der wirklich... Der könnte ein Mittel gegen Ramsay sein, obwohl Ramsay schneller da ist als Asher, aber vielleicht hilft er ja nochmal dieser Asher, also... Außerdem will ich Essos sehen.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Ich hoffe, wir haben da jetzt alles richtig entschieden. Und jetzt? Ah, wieder Mira. Was ist das? Strange Key. Das Familiensiegel, das sollten wir zumindest nicht nehmen. Okay, nur anschauen hilft jetzt auch nichts. Ja, ich glaube, nehmen sollten wir hier nix. Backout.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Keine
My
guten
lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Keine guten Nachrichten, oder? Ah, verdammt.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Okay.
Milady.
Ah, der
Begging
wieder.
your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Vielleicht ist er wirklich okay, der Typ. Schau nicht so. Gut, aber ich würde sagen, ich glaube, jetzt kommt Entweder Ramsay oder noch irgendein anderer Shit, wo ich wieder 100 Millionen Entscheidungen machen muss. Da war das gerade eine gute Atempause. Wir sehen uns dann auf jeden Fall beim nächsten Mal wieder. Und es kann sein, ich weiß es nicht, mir kommt inzwischen so vor, als würde die erste Episode urlang gehen. Aber vielleicht sind die ja hier auch länger als The Walking Dead. Wobei, es ist eine Episode mehr und... naja. Egal, schauen wir mal. Falls die nächste Episode ein bisschen kürzer wird, tut es mir leid, aber wir sehen uns dann auf jeden Fall beim nächsten Mal wieder bei Let's Play Telltales Game of Thrones Episode 1 Eisen von Eis und bis dahin sage ich Tschüss, Leute.